Hey guys, in this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes of how I create 3 outpost clips from scratch. From studying enemy routines to building the perfect setup for an epic stealth takedown. These moments were first shown as shorts, but this time, I'm revealing more. The secrets behind the craziest stealth plays. Flying cars, wingsuit shots, and perfect vehicle placements in Far Cry 3. If you love stealth guides packed with creativity and chaos, drop a like and help hype up the video to boost its performance. Alright, no more talking. Let's jump right into it. In this outpost, I had a hard time pulling off that epic wingsuit entrance because the enemies had eyes on me from almost every direction. I tried flying in to take this guy out, but got spotted. Then I tried taking this guy first and flying over to that one, still got spotted. I even tried sneaking in from another angle to dodge enemy sight lines, but no matter what, I just couldn't get in without being seen. I kept getting detected every single time. Until somehow I actually...
Well, I got nothing, bro. That was wild. Until somehow I actually found a way in by flying straight through the middle of the outpost.
Sounds crazy, but the only logical explanation is that I managed to slip right past every enemy's peripheral vision during that exact flight path. After pulling off that grand entrance, I gotta take out the sniper and the other guy on the rooftop. Both have a wide view of the whole camp, and if I don't take them down before everyone else, I'm busted. No more stalling, let's get to the training. First the grand entrance, then the sniper, then the rooftop guy. Now I need to climb up there to get a clear view of those enemies and take them out. After taking out those 3 guys, only these 2 distracted ones are left. I'll take one down with a simple takedown and try something creative with the last one. I already noticed there's an ATV over there, and a few ideas just popped into my head. And after a bunch of failed attempts, I finally managed to pull this off.
Buddy of mine has a connection for invisibility code.
And I know a lot of people will ask how I blew up the ATV and made it land right where the enemy was. It's simple, but there's no magic formula. It's all about trial and error. You'll place the explosives in a way that gives the vehicle a boost toward the enemy. I can see the enemy over there, so I'll set the explosives on this side, trying to picture a straight line to him. It might not work on the first try, but if you keep adjusting, eventually you'll hit the target. Here are some of the many times I missed the target. In this another outpost, as usual, I started by analyzing the enemy's initial positions, which are always the same when you reach the outpost after running about 90 meters from the respawn point, except in a few cases where the NPCs take a different route than usual. It's always a good move to figure out who the key enemies are, since they're the ones who can spot you while you're picking off the others. I usually figure this out after a few tries, and I noticed a few enemies are totally distracted. This one's staring into the void, this one's busy tearing down that structure, and this one's trying hard to keep that campfire alive. So the enemies that can actually ruin your stealth are these. The guy up on the roof moves in a zigzag pattern and pretty much watches over the whole camp. There's a dude inside that cabin who can hear every step you make, and that guy over there is walking toward the center of the outpost, so he can spot you too. These enemies have to go first, and I need to figure out a way to take them out fast, because if one of them spots a body, I'm busted. I think I'm going to start by flying in with the wingsuit, nail a headshot on this guy, then land on this one with a death from above takedown. But it looks like another player's already pulled that move off. So I'm just going to use it as inspiration and try to make it even better. I'll take out these 2 mid-air with headshots, then land on this one with a death from above. It's a tougher play play, but at least it'll be something I've never seen before. This is going to be epic. After that, I'll head into the cabin and take out the last key enemy with a chain takedown, finishing it off by throwing a knife at the campfire guy. Once that's done, the outpost is basically under control with only the distracted enemies left. These are perfect for some creative eliminations. So, ready to start the training?
Let's do this.
I've got you now!
As you can see, I missed both shots here, but at least I nailed the death from above. Well, the training was basically focused on this part because once I pull this off, the rest is a breeze. After a bunch of tries, fails, and adjustments, I finally pulled this off.
Sometimes I stare for a long time. Hook ya!
Every time I pull this move, tons of people ask how I do it. It's way too simple. I'll only show the PC method since that's the platform I use. Put a pistol in slot 2, and while you're flying, press the 2 key on your keyboard. That way you'll draw the pistol and be able to shoot with it. It works for any slot, not just 2. The important part is pressing the number that matches the pistol's slot while you're midair. And this Shangri-La bow can only be used with mods. The mod is called Golden Path Mod, and you can find it on fcmodding.com, the best Far Cry modding site out there. There's absolutely nothing better on the internet. Stay away from scams. How I studied an outpost routine to clear it in the most epic way possible, like stealth clip of the year material. First, I analyzed the enemy's initial positions, where they are right when I reach the outpost, after sprinting about 100 meters from the respawn point. Here, I noticed that these 2 guys and this dog are the key to the whole outpost. In other words, they have to be taken out first. That guy over there is watching the main entrance, the other one's covering the opposite side, and the dog, well, anyone who's played Far Cry 3 knows how fast those things can sniff you out. Basically, these 3 are locking down almost the entire perimeter, which makes everything way harder if they're still alive. There's one more enemy over there. So the elimination order will probably be these 3 first, then that one by the cage, then the 2 at the main entrance, and finally this guy by the edge of the bridge. After taking those 3 out, I gotta move fast. That guy over there walks in a zigzag pattern and sometimes looks this way. And if he does, I'm busted. So yeah, I need to be fast. And I need to come up with a creative way to take this one out, but I'll figure that out later. For now, let's get to training. I'm gonna climb across the structures and rooftops all over the outpost to stay in line with the theme of a future video I'm working on. Basically, parkour in Far Cry 3. As you can see, I got spotted here. For some reason, this guy changed his usual route and walked straight into this spot. That's actually pretty common in this type of outpost to make things feel more realistic. And yeah, that makes our job a lot harder. But hey, we'll keep trying until it works. First these 3, then the one by the cage. And now I'm gonna try. Well, as usual, I messed up the parkour here. It's not as easy as it looks. To sum it all up, I made a bunch of attempts, messed up plenty of times, and other times the game straight up trolled me by putting the enemies on alert even though I didn't do anything wrong. What the fuck? But in the end, I managed to pull this off. To pull off this flying jet ski move, I had to place it in this exact spot and save the game. It's not here by default, so you need to grab it and bring it here manually, then save the game so it'll show up on your next respawn. After that, I ran a few tests and found out that 1 C4 and 2 mines were needed to launch it toward the enemy. It took several failed attempts before I found the setup that actually worked.